So let's do this. The Wayne's World style, right?
Party
Three,
time.
5, 4, 3,
Wayne's World
and
party time. Oh. Excellent.
me and Jeff were I was talking about doing the Wayne's World countdown when they're like they're really like they get to the TV station, they're trying to be professional and they're like, "What? Yeah, okay." And they like can't get the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown. So that's that's
I
that's
love it.
what, that's what we're goofing on. Hey gang, what's up? Josh here, co-director of Great Lakes Fittest competition here in Traverse City, Michigan. September 14th, 2024 at Turtle Creek Stadium. It's going to be awesome. Today, we're bringing you another interview with one of our sponsors and a company that we're really excited to work with. It's called SHAKER, and we are talking to Jeff LINDBERG today. So, Jeff, what's up, man?
Hey, Josh, thank you so much for having me. Looking forward to the event coming up here. I love working with you guys, and but we're going with you and Brad now for over a year now. So
That's right, man.
really excited. We got some bottles there for you last year as well, and
Yeah.
yeah, there's going to be some cool prizes out this year for you as well. So
Yeah, dude, we can't wait, and obviously, like, we're gonna keep it a little bit close to the chest because I saw them, obviously, and they're like for the podium, like if you're listening to this and you're a competitor at Great Lakes Fittest, like if you needed any more drive to try to podium, like these things are actually, well, these things are dope, but this is the Apex version, but you can see kind of the engraving there. We're gonna get into the specifics about this thing because this is a unit, man. This is
oh
like
yeah.
I feel like this is like basically bomb proof. But so we'll get into the ins and outs of it in just a moment. But before we do that, I want to ask you, Jeff, kind of like the not necessarily even the elevator pitch because we got time here, but like
Mhm.
what's the origin story? Like how did this come to be and how did the company get launched? And just give me the rundown, man.
So, long and short of it is, so our owner is our majority owner is Chris Gronkowski, who is a former NFL player, played for the
Got
Dallas
it. Okay.
Cowboys and
Yeah,
then
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Colts, Broncos, Chargers, and so got in retirement and stuff. And of course, someone that's professional player has tried every type of water bottle, every type of shaker, everything known to mankind, right?
Totally.
Well, the one day he's going through his cupboards looking for something to make a protein shake with. He's got warped lids. He's got stuff that smells bad. He's got all this different stuff, and he's just like, "Why can't we have a better product? Why is there not a better
Yeah.
product out
I'll
there?"
t- I'll,
So
t-
it
I'll
kind of
tell you
became his
what.
calling.
I'll tell you what. You don't need to be a professional NFL player to deal with that because I deal with that all
Exactly.
the time. So,
Yep. So
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Uh,
So that's where the design, he got with people that designed something and came out with it. And so originally it was just one stainless steel cup that was out there. We got a built-in agitator, which is real cool. I'll show you that in a minute. And now we've made so many variations over. We have four generation model of our 26-ounce shaker we're on right now that has cool additions, which I'll get in details on as well.
sure.
So he gets started, of course, and having the Gronkowski name is awesome,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
definitely helps. And so his brother Rob and the other brothers, they all went on Shark Tank together. He went on to pitch it with them. He got offers from all five of the sharks, and
Wow.
yeah, eventually went with Mark Cuban and Alex Rodriguez. They bought into the company together, and then after that, Rob ended up buying out A Rod a couple of years into it,
Hmm.
and so yeah, the ownership team is Chris and his wife and Brittany, and then there is Rob and Mark Cuban as well. So strong foundation.
I was gonna
Built-in
say.
fitness, and I mean, they know their stuff better, better than anyone. So,
Good. Yeah.
uh, you know, I always tell people, I was like, yeah, who better to design a product than someone that's been using it their entire life and
Yeah.
using it through high school, through college, through in the NFL. I mean,
Yeah.
we got a
Exactly.
guy that's going to go into the Hall of Fame here a couple years next year, a couple years, whenever the 5 year window is. I'm sure he's going to be first ballot Rob, and
For
you
sure.
know, so
Yeah.
definitely really
That's a
helps there.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's a legendary like stack up of people, like
Yeah.
to like get launch a company. I actually didn't know about that Shark Tank thing. That's wild.
Yep.
I mean, I know a little bit about the show itself, but to get offers from all 5 is like it's
Mhm.
like unheard of, you know?
I know, I know. It's like so.
Unreal.
Then
Uh,
some of them wanted them to change it to the Gronk shaker and this, that, and the other, but
uh,
he wanted to keep an individual name and
oh,
keep an
cool.
individual product. So
Yeah.
he kind of he held firm on that, and
S
um,
smart, yeah. Good play.
so.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy cool. And what year was this? Just
Oh,
curiosity.
I believe 20. Let's see, 5 years was. I
Oh,
believe 2017. I want to say it
okay.
was 2017. Yeah. So
Got it. Okay. Very cool. I mean, I like you said, the evolution. I don't have one of the first ones, but like, I mean, this, like I said before, this thing is like a beast. And something that I think is really cool, is that a lot of people, I mean, and I'm sure that you hear this all the time, or have heard it at least before, is that more and more people want to get away from plastics. And granted,
yep,
this has like a plastic top, but the whole thing is like you can kind of hear it. Yeah,
yep,
it's like it's insulated. I mean, it's such a durable. It's metal. It's just a really really awesome product. So this iteration here is, boy, I had it all up here. The 26, and this comes in like so many different like options and colors. And like I said, this is the Apex performance version of it. So obviously y'all do custom work and engraving, which is
yes,
we're gonna have that for the Great Lakes Fittest. And then if you go onto their website, they have a ton of different like prints and stuff. Actually, I'm gonna put you on the spot here real quick, Jeff.
sure.
You before podcast, you showed me 2 of them, and I wonder if you could hold just share
Oh yes,
the
the first one. So we have something called the Allegiance Collection, and so we started it a couple years back, and now it's growing. So we got 4 new bottles involved, and these are 2 of them. This
yeah,
is our American flag bottle, if you can see that here,
yeah, super
and
cool.
it's it's pretty nice because this one we can actually engrave. So
Yeah,
what we'll do is we'll engrave it on the backside here, and the engraving. They've been looking fantastic when we been getting them out for clients. So
super sweet.
it's been pretty cool. So, and then the other one was our Don't Tread on Me. That's also great for engraving because of the yellow on here. It's got a really cool
Yeah, man,
difference. So on the backside there, so like the logo really pops with the yellow in it. So
totally.
and that's pretty. That's a lot of the fun of it is seeing how
Sure.
these different logos work on these different colors and stuff. I think we have like 35 plus colors now. We're
Yeah,
up to, so we offer a lot of variety. And chances are,
tons.
if your business, we have a color scheme to match it. And then what's great about us is everything's laser engraved. So it's a permanent finish. It's not going to chip. It's not going to fade away over time.
Yeah,
Whereas I've seen other things with vinyl or something like that
they
that can
fade.
fade over time, and it's great, dishwasher safe.
Yeah,
That's a wonderful thing, and I'll kind of go over a little bit of just kind of the ins and outs of it,
yeah.
just
Please,
for your
please.
viewers, just so
Yeah,
they kind of have a clue. So
yeah. Please
uh,
do.
it's kitchen grade stainless steel. Like I said, it is dishwasher safe. Now, if you look on the inside here, you're going to see measure fill lines
Mhm.
at 5, 10, and 15 and 20 ounces there. So it gives you a chance if you're, whatever protein powder or whatever you're mixing in there, someone's throwing some vodka,
You
whatever
can
it
get
is.
it like nice,
So
yeah,
you know
dialed
how much they're putting in. Yeah.
dialed in.
So and then it's great with the built-in agitator. This is what breaks it up. You know how the balls, you get the
Yep.
ball for the protein breakup. This is our
Yep.
built-in agitator. Twists off. It's very easy to clean. Um, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And so yeah, you put your powder in there, put your mix in water, and then boom, shake it up,
Boom.
breaks it up real nice, and then you're ready to drink right then and there. So
Yep.
good to go, and it keeps it ice cold. So you can leave this puppy in your car all day long. Down here in South Lake, Texas, it's been 100 degrees almost every day for the last however long. I leave one in my car every single day. I always make sure I have one there. Every time I go out to it, it's ice cold, ready to roll for me for when I'm on to my next journey
Yeah, man.
throughout the day. I do a lot of driving around meeting clients and stuff in the area
Totally.
and stuff like that. So.
One of the things the other thing that I like is you probably is this.
Oh, the
You
silicone base.
the silicone
That's
base.
how
Yeah.
I mentioned we're on our 4th edition. That was one
Okay.
of the upgrades that we made. It used to be a hard metal base,
Makes
but
sense.
this is great. It grips really well,
Yeah.
so it doesn't just fall on you easier. Again, fits in your everyday cup holder, so you don't have to worry about that stuff. It's not going to be rolling around on the passenger seat of your car when you're driving down the road. So
Yeah,
it makes it easy to grab and
that's
things
it.
like that. So, and then with the top here, easy to carry handle.
Yep,
So very
totally.
simple there. And it's got a double click top here. So you walk around like this if you want, and it's not going to come out on you. So
Yeah, it's I mean, I've had as most gym goers can attest to, we go through a litany of different bottles or containers. It could
yep.
be, I mean, all the way from like the old school like Nalgene bottles to your run of the mill like shaker cups, like the Shaker brand, which are like some of the most reliable things. But even then, you have like inconsistencies, or like you wash them and they get warped, like you were talking about, they get warped,
Mhm.
cross threaded on the top, all these different things that you just, I mean, with this, it just like skips it all. And what's funny
Yeah.
is that you were talking about it fits into like normal cup holders, because I know that I have like a couple of like Yeti, like
Hmm.
bigger one. It's like,
Oh yeah.
what the heck am I gonna do with that? It's
I
like
know.
it's like the size of like I don't know. I was gonna say something, maybe like something explosive, but we won't say it on the podcast. But it's like, what the heck am I gonna do with this, right? But this
Yep.
is like, it's so handy because it fits right in the cup holder. And another thing that is like, you guys have thought of like everything. I feel like you've thought of every possible hang up that
Yep.
you have had with any kind of container, and you've
Like
eliminated it to make this like ultimate like thing. um,
we
I
worked very
yeah,
hard, and it's come through practice, and it's come through adjustments over time, right?
sure.
We take customer feedback very seriously, and then we put it into practice, right? Like I
That's
mentioned,
awesome.
this is our fourth generation model of it, and so it's been changes in design. Like even the finger guard up here is, I mean,
Sure.
that was a slight change. I was actually just talking with our owner Chris about it the other day, and he was saying, it was just a real slight change to anything, to it. We didn't really even think much of it, but we've been
Mhm.
getting such positive feedback on just that part of the bottle alone. It was like, oh
Yeah,
wow, we definitely made the right call on that one.
sure.
It was a
Yeah,
slight design flaw, or change or whatever from
yeah,
what the
yeah,
original was, and it's improved. It wasn't even necessarily an issue before, but it was just kind of a little bit of an adjustment, and we didn't realize how much that was actually going to improve like customer feedback and such on
yeah.
it. So
I mean, there's this that brings me to like this topic of well, there's a book that me and Brad, my partner over here at Great Lakes Fittest and the gym CrossFit Due North, um, that we're reading, and it's called "They Ask, You Listen."
yep.
And or maybe it's, I'm gonna mess it up. They ask, you respond, you answer. There it is. They ask, you answer. And it's just exactly like what you were saying. Like, you're making something and you're putting it out there to the world, or you can even be providing a service. But if there's something that people want, or it's missing something, and you hear it enough, you're like, yo, like that, for whatever, we'll just use like the handle, like, yo, those, they're kind of heavy. Like, it would be awesome if there was a handle, and you guys are like, yeah, let's work on it, and you do.
Hmm.
And so, this being the fourth generation, you have the silicone bottom, you have the finger guard, you have the handle. It's like, this is, I totally get it now. Like, this is the culmination of many years of like reforming the design and perfecting it, and here we are. You have this
Yep.
like super badass bottle, so it's very cool.
Yeah, we are very proud of it. That's for sure, and we've been getting a lot of great feedback from everyone. So,
Dude,
and,
that's
and,
great.
and the best part is just like when we, how it really helps people, shine their business, right? Like like most of my clients are in the CrossFit space, and so dealing with them, it's about making sure we have a great product. So we have a graphic design team that goes through. Like we'll get the logo in from them, from the client, and then we'll go ahead and they'll make up some proofs, mock it up, we'll send it back to you. You look at it, and you're like, okay, this works. Maybe some changes need to be made here and there. We're making sure everything looks good before it gets into the production. We get it into production. A lot of times, if I can, I'm snapping a picture, I'm sending it right to you,
Yeah.
being like, hey, just want to double check that look great for you. Boom, perfect. All right, let's run the order, get it out to you.
So
And
awesome.
we're very fast with getting it out to people. And I think one of the great things is that I have to give a lot of credit to our production team because they make me look really good.
That's
So that's a big thing. I sit here, I can talk to someone and let them know all the benefits and such, about how it's going to increase membership. People are going to just bring it around because they're proud of it. They're proud
yeah,
of it. Bottle, and it's a bottle that sparks conversation. It's a shaker that
it
sparks conversation.
absolutely does. Yeah,
So, which is big. Word of mouth advertising is huge in this space. So
100.
anything you could do to help increase that, um, certainly, that's why I think we worked so well with so many different CrossFit affiliates over
Yeah,
time. We're in the affiliate partner network now. So if anyone in the
badass.
affiliate partner network, you're already getting a 40% discount right off the bat, just talking to me. So makes it
Insane.
super easy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. That's great. That is, I mean, the whole deal, like the way that you guys are like integrated into like the ecosystem and made all these offerings, and you're still able to like do really well for yourselves. Like that's like business is business. Like you want it to float, and you want it to float well. So you want to make sure that you're covering everything, and you're still able to provide this like insane product, which is completely, like you said, completely customizable. And it's just like it's like top of the line. Like I said, I haven't seen anything like it ever. So it's pretty.
well, thank you. We appreciate that a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know Chris will be very happy to hear that.
cool.
I mean, he's poured his life into this. I mean, we're talking. I mean, he started from literally in his attic of his house. Filling orders, sending them out. Everything was done by just him to build it
Dude,
into a company. We're in a massive warehouse now with a great staff and people that get the job done. It's been awesome to see how much it's grown just over the time. And I've only been with the company now, just going on 2 years now, myself. So I grew up with everyone there. We were all from Buffalo, New York originally. So I
oh wow,
actually grew
cool.
up with all of them. The oldest Gronkowski brother, Gordy, is my age. It was in my grade. We played ball and stuff together growing up and such. So but
Dude.
it's been great to know everyone, and
Yeah,
it's been awesome to see this build from seeing it from the ground up. All the hard work that he put in to make this, such a success. And
definitely.
again, we're still growing. We still have, looking for more people to meet. I know there's over 5,400 CrossFit affiliate gyms just in the United States alone, and probably 12, 13,000 worldwide at least. So there's still a lot of people I haven't met yet. So I'm looking
Totally.
forward to anyone. If you're hearing this, hit me up, Jeff@iceshaker.com, and
Boom.
so
That's
uh,
it.
send over your logo. We'll get the design ready for you. We'll make it look real nice. And I try and add that personal touch. Like, I'm always trying to go on to someone's website, take the time out to really see like what color scheme is and things like that. Cause chances are we do have a color scheme that'll make sense to work. Black usually is great. No matter what,
Sure.
that usually
Yeah.
does work well. But
Yep.
a lot of times, if I can find a fit color that works right for that uh, gym, and really,
Yeah.
that's what I feel like I've really won well. And then it's me knowing that I've taken that extra time to, really service them and not just
Yeah.
lather, rinse, repeat. So
Totally. There's
yeah.
a there's there's a story. I think it might come from his his book, his autobiography, but there's a story of about Steve Jobs when he was a kid, and him and his dad were painting a fence. It
Mhm.
was a horse fence, and like way, 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 way at the back of the lot, his dad was like, "Go hit those posts and get that fence painted." And he's like, "Why? No one's ever going to see it. Like no one will ever know." And he said, "Yeah, but you will." And
Mhm.
I think about that, like, with products and stuff like this, because, like, you could probably have done, like, shortcuts and stuff like that, but the fact that your team is, like, so strong and, like, so
Mhm.
willing to, like, do the right thing, like, from the ground up, like, that it truly is, like, covering all the bases, and it's doing exactly what you want it to do, and you're putting out a product that you're really proud of. So that's, like,
Yeah.
boom, thumbs up, love it.
Oh yeah, it's
Um,
huge. And now we've also got like what's really cool too is we gotten into this where we have the licensing with Major League Baseball, National
yeah,
Football League, NHL,
yeah,
NBA, NCAA, MLS. Like, I mean, it's so cool. Like, and we get these 4D wrap bottles now for some of your favorite teams, colleges.
Oh, wow.
And so that stuff too that we can, that people can also take advantage with the
Mhm.
CrossFit discount as well
Right.
and get that type of product for themselves.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to just have that stuff and be able to like offer that product because
Yeah.
being here in Texas, we got we got A&M, we got Texas, we got TCU, all these different ones that people people love, and we're able to provide that value. Oklahoma, which is just up the road too,
Yeah,
like
right.
we get and it seems like this area has a lot of Oklahoma fans, a lot of Texas fans, like a lot of A&M fans, a lot of Texas Tech fans. Actually, I noticed a lot of people come over from Lubbock, which is
Sure.
a bit of a hike from where we are, but
Yeah.
because we're in DFW area, so
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool, man. And yeah, when you go on the website and you see it, like the NFL has like its own page, like on the website, it's like, yo, like this guys mean business, you know? It's
yes, yes, it's
yeah,
it's nice to have that ability to do and stuff. Because me, being from Buffalo, hey, Bills Mafia for life.
Bills.
That's how I go.
Y'all
I'll
are
go through
diehards, man.
I'll go through a table if I need to. That's fine. I used to do that stuff before it became popular. So hey, no big
Uh,
deal for
Awesome. Before we wrap up and we talk about plugs and how to find you guys, I want to bring this up real quick. This is your, oops, sorry, add to stage. There we go. So this is the Committed Club. So why don't you go
me.
ahead and
Yes.
just talk about this real quick, and let's fill people in. There we go, on what this is all about.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for that. And I'll start it kind of like how you had mentioned how, listening to customers and getting feedback and things like that. So we had been getting, it's already kind of sparked from other CrossFit companies that we work with already starting to put this into practice where they're rewarding their members. It's great because it helps with member retention. It's creating competition in the gym, all that stuff with it. If you get it, you're going to brag about it to everyone so, and then that draws interest too to
Totally.
bring in new members for it. So what it is they were saying, hey, you hit a certain number of classes, like 14 classes a month or something like that, you're going to win this, uh, committed club shaker. So you have your option as far as what you want to do with it. We created our own logo there, just kind of shows the base,
Sure.
and you can use that. Some people are using that with their gym logo underneath, or you can create your own gym logo or your own committed club logo, and we can proof it and design it and engrave it for you as well to show off. So we'll have people that'll do that, and then we'll add like a sticker each additional month they get, that type of thing.
So
We've had
cool.
others that are doing it that, hey, you hit your 100th class, here's this reward, here's this prize for you. So there's so many different things that we've seen it work for that we kept getting inundated with orders for this stuff. And we're like, well, hey, it's working
Well,
for all these people. Why don't we
is
tell
it?
everyone about it?
Yeah, we're
So
on to something here. Yeah, we're on to something.
yep. So that was kind of where this got designed, and this is where we kind of sparked with it. So we created this flyer. We're going to be passing it out at the CrossFit Games next 4 days here because that starts tomorrow, and we're also going to be we're going to be hanging out. I'll be walking around so that people can meet me there with it. But yeah, we're really proud of this. We're really excited. We're going to be sending mass emails too here very shortly with it. But we're bringing it out and showing it off originally and talking with people about it at the CrossFit Games. Figured that was a great place to start with it. So
Totally.
some of my direct clients that have already ordered there have heard about it. They already know about it though. Just because I spill the beans a little early sometimes. So,
You're an excited guy, man. You're a passionate guy. That's cool.
hey, thank you. Yeah, it's nice to do something you love and hang out with people. Like, I mean, getting paid to be able to talk to people and hang out with people is really a joy of mine. Beats sitting in an office doing nothing all day, right?
Dude,
So,
I hear that for sure.
so
For sure. Cool. Well, Jeff, before we sign off, why don't you let people know like where they can find you? Like there's an Instagram handle, obviously the website.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
just lay it all out there. Let's promote.
So iceshaker.com is the website for to go on and check out all our products and everything like that. You can send your emails directly to me at jeff@iceshaker.com. That makes it super easy. Here, I'll even let me edit the name in there so people can see it. Just
Oh yeah, you can do that. I can bring
boom.
this up too. We can
I
do
just
that.
down there too. So I just added that. Just changed it up just to show it
Yeah.
off as well. So jeff@iceshaker.com, and then my Instagram and my X handle artist formerly known as Twitter, boom,
Yeah, I'm
is
doing
at Ice Shaker Jeff. So
cool.
actually, Chris put out a video. There was a challenge of me trying to throw a pitch harder than 60 miles an hour, and I'm not exactly the most athletic guy out there. So it actually got a lot of cool feedback on it from it. So
Fun, yeah.
now they're thinking of some crazy ideas for new things for me to try, like just turn it into something. Well, we're gonna keep you posted on that, but it could be something where I just go around and try like crazy athletic feats, try
Dude,
try and
dude,
beat it.
you're gonna be walking around the CrossFit Games, and you're probably there's probably gonna be plenty of opportunity to do some crazy stuff over there. I can tell you.
Oh,
It's
that'll be fun. That'll
It
be
will be
fun.
fun.
I'm looking forward to trying that. I better bring my workout gear for sure.
I wanna wear, well, yeah, gym shorts at
Yeah.
least. But so cool, man. Well, thank you, Jeff, so much for coming on. This has been super awesome. Obviously, like, I think
Thank you.
anyone that listens to this will be able to, like, feel and understand, like, the enthusiasm for the product, because it's awesome, and then you talking about it is just, like, it's infectious. So it's like
Thank you.
it's super cool. And yeah, it's been great to talk to you, and we're super
Yep.
happy to have you on board for Great Lakes Fittest. The prizes and what they're doing for us is like super cool. Again, don't want to spill too much, but super cool stuff. And again, that's happening September 14th here in Traverse City, Michigan. Check out the link below in our Instagram page too. For more info. But beyond that, Jeff, thank you once again for coming on, and have a great day, dude.
Hey, Coach Josh, thank you so much. I appreciate taking the time. This is the first time I've ever actually done a podcast, so this is
Oh
pretty
man,
pretty cool stuff here. So I'm
once,
enjoying it. So
yeah, it won't be your last. People hear this, it won't be your last. I promise you
I
that.
appreciate that. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
yeah, man.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach Josh, and have a great time at the competition. September 14th, you said?
That's right, September 14th.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Yep.
Sweet. So
Cool,
yeah,
man.
Great Lakes Fitness, rock and roll.
That's right.
All
You got it.
right. Thanks.